So now that we've covered background and history, let's jump into a couple of the fundamental differences between GA360 and GA4. Again, GA4 was built for the way people today interact with websites and apps. Where GA was built on the page view model, GA4 uses a flexible event-based data model. Basically, GUA was very much focused on page views, sessions, and it has limited cross-device or cross-platform reporting and even more limited automation. GA4, on the other hand, identifies users in a totally different way, and it has a lot of machine learning, artificial intelligence, and modeling built into its core. One of the key differences is how GA4 is able to understand users and visitors. In traditional GA, if someone came to your site from a URL that had a UTM parameter on it, this was a campaign click, and it would start a new session. If you have a lot of campaigns running and people click on more than one campaign while in a session, this would be counted as another new session. This, of course, would result in a higher number of sessions. But in GA4, because you can still track all of these campaigns and traffic from campaigns and identify that the user is the same, it understands the session better. Basically, GA4 understands that apps might exist in the background, or you may have different tabs open, or you may put something in your cart in one tab and then get sidetracked, and hours later you complete the purchase, maybe even in a completely different tab or on a completely different device. GUA would end up showing multiple sessions and wouldn't be able to tell you things like which was the initial thing you did to get the purchase. But GA4 can not only tell you what that original event was, it can actually credit the revenue up to 72 hours later. So this makes your reporting incredibly more accurate. However, one thing to note is that you would not want to compare real time to real time because the revenue might actually be credited differently.